Hey everybody, Matty Ice here, and in today's video I'm going to show you where we can get Archie in the Dreaming City for this week's Where in the System is Archie quest. So like always, if you find this video helpful, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could like and subscribe to the channel. So let's go ahead and start out by talking to Ada after picking up the paw prints and the tower. She's going to tell you to go ahead and go to the Dreaming City and talk to Petra, which will start this quest out. So once you pick up the second part of the quest from Petra, she's going to tell you that Archie is basically at the blind well, so you can go ahead and fast travel to the blind well, but I actually recommend taking the normal path from the Divalian Mists, and that's because if you go into the blind well immediately, you might actually be stuck in there due to a blind well activity going on. So if you do this normal way, it takes a little bit longer, but it guarantees that you're able to get to Archie and his footprints rather than having to do a blind well by accident. You don't have to actually enter the room, just follow the path all the way up to the stairs, and it's going to basically tell you you're in the blind well, and you'll see like the activity notifications and the event noise and all that, but the footprints are going to be just outside the entrance to that area. After investigating those footprints, it basically is telling you to look for those mysterious bones that you can barter with. Now I'm going to show you a path here. There's several different ways to get there, but this is the quote-unquote correct path there. There's several taken portals that'll get you close, but this is just the way that I go. If you know a different way of getting there, by all means take a different way. But you're essentially heading to the section out of here to the right and into the temple. You're going to be ending up in Harbinger Seclude, essentially where you fought the Taken Meatball for the Cade mission, and a bunch of other storylines kind of take you in that area. So again, if you know the path, by all means go there, otherwise just follow where I go on screen here. Once you drop down the big elevator shaft and you're in this big room where the bones are, you're actually going to want to go in between the two bones. That's where the paw prints are. So it's not in either of the rooms where the skulls are. But go ahead and pick up those footprints, and then it's basically telling you to go back to the Divalian Mists. And this is going to be where the cat statue is, or was, depending on if you've gotten it or not. So go ahead and fast travel there, head immediately to the cliff face where you would normally go left to the Spine of Keys, or to the right to where you just were, and drop down over the cliff. You're looking for this rock that's a pretty obvious landing platform, and it's kind of hard to see, but there is actually a paw print on top of it. Go ahead and go all the way into the back of this cave, and there's going to be a tunnel that leads into a more lit up area with the statue and the paw prints, and the cat statue is actually in here as well if you haven't gotten it. Picking up these paw prints is going to give you the directive to go to the last step here, which is basically going to the Queen's throne room. So you can either fast travel back to the Divalian Mists, or you can platform your way back out. I recommend fast traveling, it's just a little bit easier in my opinion. But go ahead and make your way out, and you're going to make a left this time toward the spine of Keres, and be prepared for a fight. At the end of this, there is a giant taken ogre who has a lot more health than everything else in the area, and it takes a bit of effort if you don't have your super or a lot of heavy ammo or anything like that, so just be prepared for that. You're essentially required to kill this ogre because it drops an offering for the oracle, which you need to get into Marasav's throne room, so you are forced to fight this thing. It does appear if you come here earlier, so it's kind of like a clue if you accidentally make your way here before you do anything else, but go ahead and defeat that ogre and make your way into the oracle room. Now if you've never been into Marasav's throne room, you essentially have to platform your way or take the stairs all the way up here. It's going to say you lack an offering and you can talk to this techie in here, but if you stand right in the middle, you can actually present the offering that was just given to you. So present that offering, everything's going to kind of spin around and the sphere in the middle is going to open up. So just wait an hour and a half for it to open because it takes a minute, and you'll be able to go into Marasav's throne room, and you'll be able to find Archie in there. So all the way at the end, go ahead and give Archie some positive reinforcement, and then you're going to go finish up the quest by talking to Ada. Talking to Ada, like all the other weeks, is going to give you a relatively useless item. In this case, it's Ahamkara Bones, but also 10 Brave rewards. So you can do this on all 3 characters, so you can get 30 tokens, so you can redeem the random chest 3 times, or help you get some of the armor pulls. But otherwise, that's going to get you the Where in the Dreaming City is Archie, and Where in the System is Archie triumphs. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, again, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.